on how to destroy your personal credit. You think everyone's credit scores are the same. If you think like this, you will destroy your credit fast. And the reason why, because everybody's scores are built differently. You may have people who have had great scores since they was teenagers because their parent learned about adding them as authorized users. So not only did they get the benefit of credit history and the amount of money you owe, but they also got the benefit of learning what credit was because their parent took time to add them, meaning their parent was kind of fluent about credit and they knew about education. Which leads into the next step. You will destroy your credit very fast if you don't take time to educate yourself. You have to learn about credit. It's not something that's taught in schools. It soon will be taught in certain states. But if you have not been talking about it, your parents don't talk about it, your grandparents didn't talk about it, and all they told you to do was pay your bills on time, that will destroy your credit, because not only paying your bills on time will destroy your credit, but when you miss a payment, it leads into late payments, which goes into the next step. Stop listening to other people. Other people cannot teach you how to keep good credit. It's your job. You owe you to get educated. That's why here at our company, everybody who signs up for our program, we get them our credit repair book for only 99 cents. This book teaches you everything you need to know about credit so you won't make the mistakes that you made before, and you can go back and start educating not only your family, your inner house, but your community about what you have learned about credit. High utilization. When you get a credit card, it is very important that you learn about credit, because a $200 credit card does not mean max it out. If you go over 30%, your scores will plummet, and once they plummet, you will need to pay that credit card either off or pay it down below 10% to see the maximum amount of credit score you should have. But here's the thing about people with $200 credit cards that max them out. Once their credit card get increased to $2,000, they go do the same thing because they have not learned they should not be spending money that is not theirs. So a couple years ago, it was a word going around on social media talking about leverage. And that word got used in the context of leveraging your credit to use it to buy the things you want or supply your business, fund your lifestyle, which was kind of stupid, because why would you use other people's money, which is OPM, to fund your personal lifestyle? Why would you use other people's money to fund your business? If your business is not making the money that it should be making, maybe you should work harder and learn about growing a business organically and also with paid traffic. And if your lifestyle need credit, you're not going to get anywhere anyway because you don't make enough money to pay back the credit that you're about to borrow. So take time and educate yourself about credit. If you do that, you will avoid the simple mistake of destroying your credit. And here's the last one. I just talked about it, but I got to get into it again. Do not spend money you don't have. If your friend is going out of town this week and unfortunately you don't have it, putting it on the credit card would not make any sense. Or if your friend want to go out for an expensive date, maybe somewhere like STK or Benihana, it's not worth going. Just sacrifice, give it up for the night. Because when you spend money you don't have, it becomes a habit. And once it becomes a habit, us as humans are creatures of habit. We form a habit that is hard to break, and we're constantly spending money. But we're not putting money to pay it back. And then when the interest starts to hit us, the money that we once spent becomes more expensive, and now we're paying extra money to spend money we don't have. And it just gets so confusing that eventually you want to file bankruptcy because you start spending money you didn't have. So to avoid doing that, only spend the money you can control to spend, and only spend the money that you have in the bank account. If you don't have it, get rid of those credit cards because they're not beneficial to you, and you would not outthink a company that put billions of dollars behind themselves just to get you to get a credit. If you don't know me, I'm Zebulon Mitchell, the owner of Final Credit Solution, and what we do here at our company is we show business owners how to not only become more efficient, but to scale their business, grow their business, and understand profit and loss. If you are a business owner and you're struggling with some of these things, inquire below, especially if you have bad credit. Those are things we specialize in, and we definitely can offer you a return on your money.